Okay, can y'all see? A little? Okay, then come down here. You see a little bit? No? Okay. Okay, it's a heavy book. I'm gonna have to hold it up really high. Okay, so I'm gonna read y'all 2 stories, okay? So something is gonna happen, and then something else is gonna happen, and I want you to tell me about it, okay? Okay, all right, so listen for the things that happen. All right, so we're gonna first listen to the fiery furnace. All right, King Nebuchadnezzar's army had defeated the Israelites. Now he was their ruler. King Nebuchadnezzar built a golden statue. Then he made a bad law. It said when the music plays, everyone must bow down and worship the statue. Okay, so what's wrong with that? Are we supposed to bow down and worship anyone other than God? No. So this is a really bad law, right? He's telling everybody they have to bow down to the statue. Those who disobey will be thrown into a fiery furnace. Oh my. The music began, and the people fell down and they worshiped the statue. But Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego refused. We only worship the true God, they said, and the king was mad. The king said, make the furnace extra hot. He had the 3 men thrown inside. Okay, so what would happen? Yeah, they could die. I mean, that'd be painful.
Why would the king?
Because he didn't like people not doing what he wanted them to. So he had the 3 men thrown inside. Yet when the king looked into the furnace, there were 4 men walking around. Wait a minute, but how many people did he put in? 3. That's interesting.
Well, there's a head right there, so it's 4.
Yeah, there is a head right there. It's 4, but he looks different, doesn't he?
Yes, God.
One of them looked like an angel from God. The king shouted to the men, come out, your God has saved you. The fire had not hurt them. They didn't even smell like smoke. So the king made them rulers in his kingdom. Okay, so in this story, what did the king do? He threw them in the fire because of what? They wouldn't bow down to the statue. Who did they want to worship? Who did they say they would only worship? God. Okay, so listen to this next story, okay? This is Daniel and the lions. Darius became the new king of Babylon. Daniel was his chief helper. The king's other helpers did not like Daniel. They said to the king, you are such a wonderful king. You should make a new law for the next 30 days. Everyone must pray only to you. Uh-oh. Who are they going to be praying to?
God?
No.
Jesus?
No.
The king?
The king. They told them they should only worship the king. Is that a problem?
No.
Yes. Who are we supposed to worship?
God.
God. If they disobey, they will be thrown into the lion's den. Oh my. King Darius made the new law, but Daniel kept praying to God because Daniel loved God. The king's helpers caught him praying. They told King Darius, now you must throw Daniel into the lion's den. The king knew he'd been tricked, but he had to obey his own law. Daniel was thrown into the lion's den. He was not afraid. Why do you think he's not afraid?
Because Jesus is going to help.
Because God's going to protect him. He knew God would take care of him. King Darius told Daniel, I hope your God will save you. That night the king could not sleep. He was too worried about Daniel. And at sunrise he hurried to the lion's den. Has your God saved you from the lions? And he called, yes, answered Daniel. My God sent his angel to protect me. So Daniel returned to the palace. Then King Darius ordered everyone to honor and respect God. So was that story like the other one too?
Yeah.
Yeah. The king told everybody that they had to worship him. But what did Daniel do? He worshiped God instead, and so they tried to punish him. Did the punishment help? Did it work? Because what happened? God's angels protected him. God protected him. So in both of these stories, you have an outside, you have a ruler who's saying, you have to do what I say. You have to worship someone other than God. But they didn't want to. They wanted to only worship God.
Because they want to be safe.
They want to be safe. So they only want to worship God, right? Because that's what we're supposed to do. We're not supposed to have any other gods before God, right? Is there any other God before God? Mm-mm. And God will always protect us, won't he? I think it's wonderful that we have a God who will protect us, even if the people who are in power want to hurt us. Let's pray. Thank you, Lord, that you will protect us in our time of need as long as we turn to you. Amen. Thank you, girls.